Hello everyone, DTM here again. If you watched my last video, it was going to be all about the pros of the carnivore and fruit diet. So today we're going to get into the cons of it. If you haven't seen the last one, you're interested, go ahead and watch that. If you don't care and you just want to watch this one, fine by me. It's your first time here, thanks. It's not your first time here, thank you again. Other than that, let's get into it. First con is electrolytes. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm going wrong with this. I'm eating the meat and I'm eating the fruit. The fruit's got carbs, it's got electrolytes. I don't know what my problem is, but I'm just like crampy because I don't get enough electrolytes and I'm just thirsty all the time. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. My pee is crystal clear. I mean, I could up the fruit maybe, but I've just been using an electrolyte supplement. If I didn't have that, I'd probably blow my brains out. The amount of cramping that I've been getting and the electrolyte deficiency, and I salt my food. I eat fruit with potassium. Don't know what my issue is. Something ain't right, but whatever. It may also be caused by the worst part of the diet, which I'm going to talk about right now. This may not happen to anyone else, but I have been sweating like a mug all day, every day, just dripping sweat. I'm inside, I'm outside, it doesn't matter. I am dripping sweat. I'm in the car with the AC on, dripping sweat. I'm just sweating all the time. I don't know if it's meat sweats or what. It's disgusting. I'm wet all the time. And I go to the gym. I did not know a human could lose so much water at the gym through their pores. It is absolutely gross. I used to go to the gym and smell these real sweaty guys, and I'm like, the hell's wrong with these people? Now I'm one of those people. I'm just like drenched. You see those guys at the gym or wherever, and there's just their shirts all wet, and I'm like, they need to go to the hospital. They got something wrong with them. Now if I wear the wrong color shirt, that's what I look like. I'm like, this is something ain't right. But that's probably my biggest complaint on the diet. Other than that, one thing that is very annoying that's just started recently and progressed as I've been on this diet is the craving for raw meat. I don't know what my body's trying to tell me or whatever, but I can't even eat like medium steak anymore. It's disgusting. It's overcooked. I'm just like, I'm like at the point where I could go to the grocery store if I'm hungry, go get a thing of steak, rip it open, and it's just raw, and I could just eat it in the parking lot like a savage. It's messed up. I don't know what's going on. So I cook it like a minute on each side on the stove, and I'm like, all right, well, at least I cooked it, so there's no parasites. I won't get food poisoning, and then I eat it. And I'm like, this is just raw. My bacon, I'm at the same point. I'm almost eating my bacon raw, and I just crave raw food. Don't know why. It's weird, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. Just a small little one. Um, Another one is finding like high quality meats and eggs and stuff like that. I don't know any farmers that I can go talk to and get some real clean stuff. You go to the grocery store and it's like, man, most of the quality's garbage. It's so hard to find good quality meat and eggs and everything. It's like you crack open the egg yolk and it's yellow inside. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? It should be like that dark orange color. If you ever had real eggs, you know what I'm talking about. It's just hard to find it these days, and this diet, that's all you're eating, and you want to eat good quality stuff. And I've been having trouble. I've been trying to go to some butcher shops, whatever, but it's all like, oh, it's all grain fed. I'm like, bitch, I want grass fed. Like, come on. So that's been a little difficult, I guess. But again, it's another small nuance thing. Some people don't care about the quality and then just go to Walmart or Kroger or whatever store you have and just get meat and be like, oh, I'm happy with that. That's fine if that's you. I don't really care. Another thing is, man, when you go somewhere, it's so hard to find foods for you to eat. I went to a grad party the other day, and thank God I prepared and I ate like a pound of meat before I went there. But I went there and there was literally nothing I could eat except for a little fruit platter. So I just had a plate of fruit, and that was it. And everyone was looking at me like I had four eyes. Like, what's this dude doing? I'm like, whatever. So that's kind of annoying. I can see if you're traveling, how that might be difficult depending on where you go. Or it's like if you're in the airport all day, what are you gonna do? Go get a steak? Like, no, that's kind of hard, whatever. So I could see that, but perfect time for some fasting for places like that or whatever. So I guess you can find a positive out of that one. And then also, this is my next complaint, is having to explain to these dense morons that you're not eating vegetables, and people freak out like I'm an idiot. Like, oh, you're so stupid. You're not eating vegetables. Vegetables are so healthy for you. Then why am I eating no vegetables, and why do I look twice as good as you? I'm in shape, and you're out of shape, and you're fat, and you're telling me how to eat. Get out of here. Don't talk to me. I don't understand these people, man. It's all these fat people that got something to say. Now, if you're fat, nothing against you. That's fine. I don't mean to be like this. But the fat people always got something to say about my diet. And I'm like, okay, I'm in shape. I look good. And you're talking to me like you know how to diet, because clearly you don't. And then you tell them like, oh, there's oxalates in here. There's phytochemicals. What about all the lectins? And they're like, vegetables are healthy. You don't even know, bro. Don't even talk to me. These idiots, bro. So make sure you guys know some of this stuff when people ask why you're not eating vegetables. Don't say, because it's a fad diet. No, then they're going to think you're even dumber. No, you be like, what about oxalates, bro? And they're like, what? Huh? They don't know. They don't know nothing. Idiots, man. That's going to lead into my next one, anger. You could probably tell I was a little angry about that. I've been mad at people all the time, like stupid people. It just pisses me off. Now I got like short fuse now. Even when I'm driving, I'm like passing people, like zipping around people, flipping them off. I'm just angry sometimes. Like I'm in a good mood, but like people just make me mad. And now I'm like gonna be mad. Like I'm now at the point where like I'm at the grocery store, I'm somewhere in public, and I'm like, I just hope somebody starts something with me so I can just, you know what I mean? But yeah, maybe that's my own problem. Maybe I need to get that fixed. But that has started right around when this diet started. So maybe it's because my testosterone's increased. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not a doctor. And I guess the last thing was also in the pros video, but I'm going to put it in the cons video. My libido is distractingly high. Like, insanely high at this point, and it's like, it's too much sometimes. But it is what it is. I mean, that's better than having none, I guess. But yeah, that's really my cons besides the sweating and the electrolyte issue. But like I said, I use an electrolyte powder, so that one can be fixed. I don't get the cramping problems when I do that. The sweating just doesn't stop. I don't know if anyone has experienced this or knows how to get rid of that, but that's the only thing that I'm like, man, I don't like this. It sucks. But other than that, everything's been pretty good. Just nitpicking here. But figured I would share my experiences on the carnivore fruit diet in case anyone's interested. Other than that, if you have any questions, whatever, put them in the comments. I try and read and respond to every comment possible. And thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. And hopefully I'll see you on this channel some other time. Thank you.